Hi gang, thanks for checking out my first video. Be sure to like and subscribe, whatever. So a few people saw that, and one of our esteemed colleagues had a very good point about it, so I decided that a picture being worth 1,000 words, I'd like to address that. This is the same drawing I had up in the other video, where Team A, with it does not point bugs, has a velocity of 10, and Team B has a velocity of 20, and we saw that their scheduling of a 20-point feature turned out to be incorrect. And the question our colleague had is, Team B, knowing that they had to do a 20-point feature, why would they only schedule 10 points in their sprint when they knew they only had one sprint to go? And that's an excellent question. And I think, one, probably scheduling only has velocity to go on and doesn't take into account how much of the velocity is contributed to by features and how much of the velocity is contributed to by bugs. But I think a more likely scenario is this. If you've just started out in a brand new feature, there aren't any bugs yet. So, a more likely, this should be B, what am I doing? More likely, Team B didn't schedule any bugs because none have cropped up yet. They said, we have a velocity of 20, we can finish 20 in one sprint, and they do 20 in that one sprint. But as we all know, QA gets a hold of it, and now they've got bugs. And you see that since they budgeted only one sprint for it, now they have buggy software and they have to go over their time budget to fix the bugs. Team A, however, probably just starts their sprint with estimating 10, and then they discover, wow, we're just moving through this really quickly because no bugs are coming up. Remember, part of this scenario is that these two teams finish features at the exact same rate, and so they think that they have finished early, and then when the bugs come up, since they had used their velocity of 10 to indicate this would take 2 sprints, they now have an entire sprint to finish the bugs, and they are actually complete in the schedule, whereas they have to now scramble to fix all the bugs in their software. Thought I had something else that I wanted to throw in there, but and then so the thing to make sure about is not to worry too much about the short term. What this looks like is that they finished 20 points in one sprint and 0 points in the next sprint, and that will start to, maybe if people are worried about week to week, that's going to seem a lot. It seemed like a weird thing, but this happens, especially when you're starting on a brand new project, and that's why it's really important to make sure that you're looking at your average velocity and not so much week to week changes. That's my feeling about it. I know there's lots of different ways to go about doing this, but I thought I could explain it better this way. Thank you.